Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. I hope you all are doing well, and so let's get right into today's video. And thank you for all my subscribers, and if you are new here, thank you, and don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on our future videos. Thank you, and please there no derogatory comments. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
They are all working for Mohbad, and they all made it or were eating through Mohbad. Do you understand? People like this spending too, they fall into the category of lifestyle. Do you understand? And DJ and co. That's where spending also falls. The category it falls into. You know, he even knows Prime Boy more than all these people we are mentioning. Now, back to spending. After all this basic background of Baba Mohbad, back to spending. I know that I don't want to start mentioning some people's names. I know that some of them have said, Yeye couldn't talk to spending. Yeye couldn't lie that she spoke to spending. You know them. They are the ones that that raised money on this platform for spending. You see, I will still go back to that. When they brought spending to this platform to raise funds for him, ask spending himself. I had told him he would be in a hotel where at least he will not be easily manipulated, where he will not compromise. I want you people to go and ask the people that build spending after getting money from this platform. How did they manage spending after his release since January for 2 good months? How did they manage him? All the story that spending went to narrate and the drama he performed in the court, I will blame the people that got money from this platform and went to bail him. I will blame them. I will blame the lawyer, Odumosu. And that will be going via Mr. Muiwa. I will blame him, the lawyer. And I will also admonish Prime Boy. Speak to spending. If you do not want the wrath of God upon you people's head. Spending. Everything you said in that court, I know you claim that you were being threatened. You people claim that some people came into the courtroom looking like people that came from, where did they say? They said, who did they say sent them? Please, can somebody tell me?
From the palace.
Which palace, please?
Oba Palace.
We can't believe that. Where is the evidence?
It was the fake news.
Yes. Allegedly. Who are the FT men that came in? Okay, now I will take it one after another. You can't say it's from the palace when there's no evidence to prove it. It could have been from anybody. Spending. I don't want to be mentioning names. What you said in the court, all the story, the only part that you mentioned that is true is that Liam was sitting on your lap. Or what you said that happened between Ikorodu till they go to the house, and in the house you didn't mention it. You have to be truthful. Because you want it to look, I know you were supposed to be protected. And that is where lawyer Odumosu, you people goofed. I'm not going to talk behind camera with any of you. You goofed. If this case messes up, it is you people. They came to raise funds on this platform. I guess you people can remember. The only reason why I decided that I will follow that course of raising fund spending is because you told your truth. When they wanted to involve what's the guy, when Moses then wanted to involve, what's this girl's name, Feishara, you people said no. That's Feishara ti Gbabode. So why are you not saying your truth? Why are you not saying your truth? Gbogbo yín that have decided not to say the truth. Wallahi, ikú tẹ́ ń sá fún yẹn, kò sígbà tí ò ní mú yín. Yes. Ikú tẹ́ ń sá fún yẹn, kò sígbà tí ò ní mú yín. Now, at the end of the day, there are some things spending. When you were talking, the day you were talking, I have a lot of information. What you said, Oponle. Ask Moses, Oponle. You have not said your truth. Say your truth. I have not spoken to you. I have not spoken to you. I have not. And the reason is because I decided to keep off orúkọ mi. Mo rí pé because of you, ó fẹ́ tarnish orúkọ mi. You sin sawawu àwọn ènìyàn. As in setting. You are the same one that went to give our names and they were pasting our name out because we called you to give us accountability of what you have gotten. Owó yẹn ma ti ná tán by now. So sheku. But at the end of the day, that is the reason why you were bailed. Because you are a key witness. If you try to satisfy the people that want to buy you, the people that contributed for your bail too, we are waiting for you. You have to say your truth. Because you already said it. We have witnesses. You already said many things. You said a lot. And I was saying it to them on this particular day that I'm not going to be the one, no, I'm not going to say anything. I would rather keep some things within. In fact, many people did not know you were in the car until I heard you talk. Nobody mentioned your name, that you were in the car. I was wondering why you were behind custody. Until I heard you talk. If not me hearing you talk. Nobody. People thought, they only thought you knew the nurse. It was you that made us to know that you were in the car. That you were the one lapping Leah. And you said many other things. So much. It is from you that everything, all the reaction of Mohbad in the car, you were the one that spilled it. Now tell me, how is it that you have compromised, or the people that want to buy you? Because can I tell you, can I give you a shock? The people that came to the court that wanted to buy you in the court, as you so claimed, you know in your mind, I'm beginning to think that it's a setup. Me, Pesheri me, I am for real Yeye. I'm not Yeye fashion. I am for real, Yeye. I'm beginning to think it's a setup. Have you been bought? How much did they pay for you people to lie? How much? You have a lot of information and you are the key witness. One lie. If you do not spill your truth, ikú tí gbogbo yín sá fún yẹn. Mohbad máa mú yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. One lie to lie. Lawyer Adubosu, you goofed. I don't think you are a good lawyer. You are not a good lawyer. Lawyer Odumosu, you are not a good lawyer. Sadly, I don't know where they got you from. How can a lawyer, a key witness, how could you people have been so negligent not to have gone to talk to this person and know his truth? What rubbish was he spilling in the court on that corona inquest? What rubbish was he spilling? I don't think you're a good lawyer. And I've told Mr. Min why that. But what's my own? It's their family. If they lose this case, a lawyer, you are one of the people that will make them lose the case. You are not a good lawyer. You don't know your job. And you are not doing anything as a matter of fact. You are not doing anything. The man, come just see, too many rubbish. This lawyer Odumosu. How can you handle a case in this manner? How can you people have key suspects and nothing? After he came out, since he came out, nobody have spoken to him clearly. They now just said they're going to speak to him lately. Just 1 day, 2 days to the day. Don't lose court. Yeah, any information kokona. People who don't have any information. Don't tell me to be playing any useless voice note. Is that my job? Which useless voice note are you expecting? Barely. Play what? Are you? Is that my job? Is that my job? How can you have a lawyer? Lawyer need information. You didn't go. You didn't get the what's his name? The key witness. That guy is #1 witness. Prime Boy is another witness. You have no information. You have no information. You are not a good lawyer. If they lost this case, you are not. The lawyer Adumesu is not a good lawyer. I have never seen a lawyer like this before in my life. What kind of lawyer is this? How can you not have information from that guy? Basic information. Because this guy had not confessed. He had witnessed everything and he has spoken his truth at one point to another. Lately, he said he's been threatened. What did you people do about it? What did you people do about it? Lọ́bọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ drama nínú court. Ó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé òun dákú wọ́n gbé lọ hospital. Why won't he do that? What do you think he should do? He will do that because he knows that he's not ready to say his truth. All that thing he did is drama. He faked it. He claimed the people he saw. Probably he was staged. Probably he's aware of them or whatever. But the lawyer yi Baba Mohbad, rubbish. A lawyer doesn't know his job. He's not meant to be there. And if you lose this case, you lost it mostly because your lawyer doesn't know what to do. When to act, when not to act. He knows nothing about this job. The lawyer knows nothing about this job. He's clueless, absolutely clueless. How can you have a lawyer and they cannot act? How can they bail a boy who is a key witness? And who has he been talking to? Who has he been talking to? They bail the boy. The boy, obviously, these boys are, truth be told, they are hungry. They can be bought at any time. And if they buy them, I want to say my own truth. Spending, let me tell you now. Bí ọba ayé bá jẹ́ kó lọ, tó o bá sọ òótọ́, tó mọ̀, ọba ọ̀run ò ní gbà. You are just a young boy. You are just 20-something. But I must tell you the truth. You know everything you said in the court and that drama you performed. Kò sóòótọ́ ńbẹ̀. But I really will pity you. Tó bá yẹ pé o ti gbà nǹkankan. You know all the story you have told. I don't need to be mentioning all the people that knows the truth. Believe me, I know the truth. But I wanted you to say it yourself.
Yeye Kudi.
Yes, Pepete.
I wouldn't want you to give up on that. You know, this justice for Mohbad, man, I am pleading and begging. I know how much you genuinely want this justice to come, so as so many people. And I know that you're a wonderful woman, well respected, and we appreciate you for all you do. Sometimes we don't know who God will use among everyone fighting for justice. There's a lot about spending that a lot of people did not know. There are some hosts that have compromised spending. He's very vulnerable. He's a 23-year-old boy. Easy to manipulate. He's broke. They used him for so many things, and now he's only just coming to it, understanding a lot, but there was damage. Yeye Kudi. Spend his lawyer. I can tell you for sure, for free now. I personally believe he's compromised. And there's evidence for
Speak
that.
louder, Lagata. Speak louder. Tell them now about the lawyer.
There is evidence about that, Yeye Kudi. I will send it to you.
Okay.
Maybe it will be another day for the show for that.
Okay.
But as a client, which is spending, he will do nothing but to listen to his lawyer. He didn't know the lawyer from Justice for Mohbad. He knows his lawyer. They've had dealings in the past. So he is, I believe, man, that he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Some hosts have done the biggest damage to that boy's mental health. So, Yeye Kudi that you are is not Yeye Kudi of TikTok. It's Yeye Kudi of Gbogbo Igbo. Please, don't let us give up. I will let Spenny speak to you, ma. So you have a clear understanding. Emma Shibe.
Lagata, my darling, listen.
Ma.
There are some things that ọmọ yẹn ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Why tí o ṣe sọ ní court?
Àní àwọn host concern. Nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe nígbà tí spending jáde kọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe. And òótọ́ oníṣàlàyé máa sòótọ́ nígbà tó bá yá.
Can I come in here, please?
Go ahead.
Because I want you, what you said now, I'm actually waiting for you to say it later on. Yeah. You know the plan that we had for spending when we went to the detention to get him. This guy told us every goddamn thing that happened. Cherry, now, what happened in that coroner inquest? I have said it. These are the things that we've seen before. That one, we're trying to stop this kind of stuff from happening. That is why we have the mind of getting spending out. Why? Because he is a witness, and he has given us. He solved the puzzle. All right, two set of people messed spending up that made us to have this. That got us into that problem we had on Wednesday at the coroner inquest. Number one, the legal team. Number two, those people that got spending, that were in charge of spending. They have no clue of how to manage that boy and how to do with that boy. Because number one, Yeye Kudi as at now, when spending has been out of detention for the past 2 months now, what did they do with spending? You know how vital this boy is to immunization, to the justice for Mohbad. He's also a witness to what actually happened to Mohbad. What did they do with that boy for 2 months? What did Odumosu do with that boy? Everything that happened in that house, Odumosu is aware of it. On record, on everything. Yeye Kudi, if spending lies, I might be everything that different. But how would they allow spending to go to the witness box with no security? Even though I was angry with spending with what he did concerning the involvement of money for taking our pictures and giving it to some people, and they went to go and be using it to talk BS about us. We're only trying to help him. You know our intention. Our intention, the plan was we are going to get him out. And then possible to lawyer to log Gbabode for later in the future. So those people that were fighting for spending, that got spending, what did they do? How did they manage spending now? Because this, what happened on Wednesday, is what we're actually fighting for. They were not properly, it was not properly managed, Yeye. Not properly secured. They did not even allow the legal team to have access to spending.
Bossman,
Yes, sir.
let's forge ahead and let's find
Now, hold on. I'm trying to make people to understand the error where it actually happened. Because on
Lagata.
Tuesday, on Ayike Ade, on Tuesday night, I have foreseen what was going to happen on Wednesday. If any one of you, if you are on live on Ayike Ade, I was there. I was predicting what was going to happen on Wednesday. And exactly as I predicted, it happened. The way I predicted it, it actually happened on Wednesday. Yeye Kudi, on Monday / Tuesday, even though I wasn't spoken to spending, since the incident of that money issue happened, this guy started screaming that his life is under threat. Who are those people threatening his life? They even threatened him to the point that if it come out to the Corona inquest, it will be gone down.
Bossman, that was a statement of facts.
Hold on. I've kept quiet about this because I've not been feeling good since that Wednesday.
Yeah, but Bossman, you know what I want us to do now?
Hold on. I will talk about way forward. Just hold on. I want people need to understand what really happened that led to the disappointment. We are the fault, the legal team and those people that have access to spending.
You know,
when people want to do what? Yes, that's
954 a year and 10 million in FYP. You know what is happening? Because, come on, you understand? Talk less. Let us further ahead.
So now, Yeye, the fact is this: there was no security for that boy, and you expect that boy to spill the truth. It can never happen. Yeye Kudi, I'm telling you the truth. If I were to be in that position of spending in the law court, I would do exactly what he did. Yeye Kudi, let me tell you what was likely to happen on Wednesday. If that guy says something contrary to whatever they expected, there are some unknown guys that came into the courtroom. If he says something that they are not expecting, it's likely that we don't see that there was no security in the courtroom there. You do not know what is under the clothes of those guys. What about if they pour out the 4-4 and then they pull it on him? All the judge and all the whatever, everybody with Baba Mobada with them will fly through the window. The boy will be the only one on the ground. We won't be saying what we're saying today. You know those we are fighting that are trying to cover up this justice. Even the police, and they have compromised. The lawyers and the judge, they cannot tell me that they did not see those guys that came into the courtroom. They were all hiding as if they did not see that. They knew. The lawyer of spending has compromised. The Yeye Kudi, those people that have access to spending, the first person that is supposed to get rid of was this lawyer. That was our intention. Because if spending is only 24 years old, and that lawyer is Jeko lawyer, if they give that lawyer 5 million or 10 million, you know Gbabode. If I tell you today, spending is a hot cake for either of the group, the Baba Mohbad's group or the other group there. Because they know that it was the only one that witnessed whatever happened that is not in their carcass right now. Because before they formed the carcass, he has been in detention. So those people that managed spending when he came out of the place, what did they do to spending? Did they take advantage of that? They didn't do nothing. They were just there looking. They allowed that poor boy to be living all by himself to the point that they were not threatening his life. And what was it caught? With no protection, with nothing. I expect him to say the truth. Yeye Kudi,
It's
we
not
have 75 days
come to court
to
again.
salvage. We have to say, Yeye Kudi, this is the fact I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to bash spending. I'm going to put the blame on the legal team because I had to let go. I had to forgive because of justice for Mohbad with what spending did to us. I had to let go of whatever he did. But by the time I stepped in when I heard about this case, about the threatening, around Monday, Tuesday, it was already too late to salvage, but it was already too late. But it was already too late, Yeye Kudi. I knew what was going to happen on Wednesday. So what I expected them to do, let me not tell you. I told them, tomorrow, go and tell the media houses, tell them that his life is under threat. I was expecting to wake up in the morning, on Wednesday morning, to see everything on the media. But only for me to wake up and there was nothing on the media. Only for us to come and see drama in the courtroom. They were supposed to publish everything because that guy was crying. He was scared of his own life. But he said, even though they threatened him, he's still going to come because he cannot do that to Mohbad. The guy was ready to spill the truth, Yeye Kudi. And like I said, I'm not saying that the other team are not talking to him. I'm not saying that also in communication with his lawyer, but did we do the right thing? The legal team, the lawyer, and those that had access to spending.
Have you forgotten? Can I say something? Have you forgotten there's a screenshot of spending saying that they are getting in touch with him, asking him if he needs anything?
Yeye.
There's a screenshot. You know that?
Yeah. Our prime boy is also a witness. That's why I'm waiting for him. He had to say, let us give spending one more chance.
Where is Lagata?
Is it? It's right here.
Okay.
Kekran dropped. Yeye,
Bossman.
I want to assume that.
Hold on, Bossman. Bossman,
Yeah.
hold on.
Because you people don't understand. When I got the information of what happened in the court, because for me, I was expecting that what I have, information that I know so far, and that by the time he says his own side of what he witnessed in the courts, at least everybody will understand what is happening. Do you get what I mean? But I was surprised to hear drama. I was surprised to hear. I was in shock. In fact, Baba Mo was heartbroken. The man was in shock. He couldn't talk. Because the man knows some things that they told him already. So,
Our prime boy also hears some things. The same thing that we know, she knows. He used his own mouth to tell Mama Prime Boy too.
yeah, Mama Prime Boy said, this is not what you told me.
Yeah. Tita and Bato, we are going to give spending one more chance in Kudi. Like I said.
No, it's not a matter of one more chance. That's not it. It's not a matter of one. No. No, it's not a matter of one more chance. Stop talking like that. It's not a matter of one more chance. I'm not going to talk about.
They have not cross-examined spending yet.
Yeah, so stop saying that you are giving him one more chance, as if we are threatening him to say. He should just say his own truth. The truth that he has said, that, you know, aside that, I don't understand what I heard. What I heard is quite different from what he said before. That's what. So was he lying all this time?
I told you what really happened that made him say what he said.
Okay.
You saw how he was shaking. They explained how he was shaking. It was shaking. They said those guys that came in there, they are different from every one of them in the country. Even the blind, even Cobams could see that these people are not real.
What do you? They said he was fasting. What do you mean? What kind of fasting?
Imagine he was fasting, he was doing everything, and then he saw death right before his own eyes. And you expect him to come and say the truth. He could one bullet, just one. All the courtroom, even your judge, the judge that was sitting on that whatever, will fly away. There was no security. They did not patch all those people that came into the record. And a big bag of the world. Did they know what was in the bag? They didn't check them. Now. How would you carry a guy like that in this kind of case? No security. Police.
So how was the court that they didn't have security outside the court? Are you sure?
Yeah. Ask all of those people now. Is Kekran not here? Did they patch them before they enter into the courtroom?
So Kekran, so there was no security in the court.
Yeah, all of them, yeah, pow, pow. Even the judge will run away.
No, Kekran, there was no security in the court.
There was there's a policeman that was in the courtroom.
A policeman.
But there was no, yes, in the courtroom. One policeman in the courtroom, yes. And it was that same policeman that wanted to throw Greg's out of the court, but he changed his seat. So I think the job of the policeman is just to maintain order in the court. Yeah, that's all. The thing is this, I observed truthfully, that when one of the person went out, you know, the judge cited someone that went outside. You know, one of those people that we're talking about, he went outside, and the judge called do you call them litigants? I don't know, the people that read out the case for the day or something like that. So
Yeah.
he called her and signaled her, and told her something. Then she went out, but you know, I don't know. I couldn't go out because of that time. Spending was talking at that time when that person went out. So I don't know, you know, what the person must have. The lady went to go and do and talk with the policeman and all of those things. It actually happened truthfully. because I've never said this part before when I'm giving my report, but truthfully, this is what I observed.
Yeah.
So there was no security. There was no security. The only security that we saw was the one that I think people said Veron brought as security. When they brought their
Uncle ID, ẹ kúrò jàre, mo ń ṣe chat. Ẹ kúrò jàre, Uncle ID, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó serious lọ́wọ́. Uncle ID, ṣàlàáfíà ni? Ẹ fẹ́ jẹun? Rice wà. Ẹ ní kí wọ́n má máa kó wá bá yín. Ṣé máa jẹ rice? Ẹ ní kó bá mi pé mama, sorry. Continue, it's my husband's family. Continue.
So I think that was just the what happened, and the security that we saw at the end of the courtroom. You know, they came with patrol van and they left. So any other thing like security wasn't there at all. Exactly, Yeye Kudi.
I'm listening to you, Lagbara.
Because you're a fighter. A fighter don't give up easily, right? You know that, right? You know what we have about spending. Let's give him one more try.
Wait, boss man, now. You are making it look as though we're spending. Yeah, I understand. He's young. Do you understand? He's young. But at the end of the day, if the lawyers, Baba Mohbad's lawyer messed up, we know. The fact that I'm so like thinking in my head, so it doesn't look as if they put something in his head that he should go and narrate something.
See, if we do not get justice through spending, we can get it through Prime Boy.
No, forget that. No, stop saying that. No.
We have a lot of people watching us here. Don't make me spill a lot here.
You don't need to spill anything. Stop talking about Prime Boy. Prime Boy is also a small suspect here. The main witness here is this guy. What's his name? Well, spending.
Whatever Spending said in the courtroom, he has actually roped himself. Yeye, don't let us pay so many things here. Yeye, let us see. He has messed up. Yes, he messed up. We have reason why he messed up. The legal team messed up. The people that handled him messed up. Because that boy, he was ready to speak the truth before he got into their hands. All right, let us savage.
Demola, call Mama for me.
How can we savage this
Okay,
thing?
serve rice for Uncle.
Boss man, in my own opinion.
Let me see it.
In my own opinion.
Let me see it.
Based on
Serve it with meat.
I was there, and I observed so many things.
Put it there. Put it in the sink. Serve it.
I've told you before. In my own opinion, doesn't mean
just serve it first, then we will come and eat it there. Sorry, Jaria, what's distracts me.
It doesn't mean that what we will still do at the end of the day won't be done. But in my own opinion, opinion system, that I believe Spending actually said what he said. Not because maybe he was being threatened or not. It is my own opinion, I believe so. Because immediately the guy came into the courtroom, he was already tensed. You know, he was already fidgeting and jittering. Mm-hmm. Now, he also went to greet Baba Mohbad. He greeted the man, you know, and just saying that alone can also, you know, you can also tell that at least, okay, this guy will come and say whatever thing he knows. He come and say the truth he knows and all of those things. He has a precedent. It is there. So now imagine him coming to talk and to greeting Baba Mohbad, you know, say some things with him. Though I didn't hear the conversation, but you know, they talked and it was not just like, you know, normal greeting. So now he went to sit, and since he has been sitting, in fact, they had to change his seats. They had to change Spending's seat from the back because he sat at the back. They had to change his seat from the back to the front. Mm-hmm. To the keyboard. So now what I'm saying in essence is that I don't think, in my own opinion, with what I saw here that day, I don't think Spending say what he had to say, maybe because he saw somebody or because he's scared. Immediately he started narrating his statements. Brandon was sitting behind me, directly behind me, and I looked at Primeboy, because I looked at him. I was like, I wanted to see his reaction.
One more meat.
So corroborate with, maybe he will show surprise. When somebody is talking and, you feel that maybe the person have said the wrong thing or the right thing, there's going to be a facial expression. There's going to be an expression that this person is going to make. So I looked at Primeboy and I found that Primeboy was not, he didn't really show surprise. He was just looking. Then I whispered to him. I said, what is this guy saying? And what Primeboy just said, you just said,
1 minute. 5 minutes.
Like he just said so. It was just a like maybe, that is what he feels is his own truth. So, I don't think the guy said all those things because he was being threatened or not. I don't think so. Maybe he must have been compromised. I can't see for sure.
That's what I think too.
But what is there that day?
Wait now, Bossman, let Prime Boys finish talking. Just wait, please.
So I don't think no, yes, it might have not his testimony or his brief statement might have not been coordinated. It might have not he didn't coordinate his words. He didn't coordinate it. Because by the time he only gave a brief summary of, as at that time, yes, he might be scared. Scared in the sense that, in my own opinion, though, as a journalist, scared in the sense that he's in the court and he has to come and say something, and not primarily, or maybe not necessarily, maybe he's being threatened also. He might be threatened, fine and good, I mean, come and talk. But I don't think in that courtroom, as we have, in that courtroom, I don't think if he has said anything, it would have maybe jeopardized him, or maybe something must have happened to him if he left the court. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I observe around. I don't think so. So he should. What I'm advising now, what I will just say right now is that they should just leave spending at the way he is, because anything you try to do for him, he can be the one to even come and tell. He might change the story and say you are the one that is even trying to buy him or threaten him. That is what I see. He might just come and say, tell the court or tell you that Bossman or these people or Team Wumi, or Baba Mohbad, they are trying to do this to him. They are trying to do that. That is what he can do. So they should just leave him. He has roped himself, as far as I'm concerned. And definitely when they are cross-examining him, that is when all those truths that you feel, that he have said, is going to come out. That is what I feel. So whatever thing he said, I believe that is what he knows, as far as I'm concerned, not because people are scaring him. That's all I have to say.
You believe that is what he knows. So what about what he had initially? Hello, can you put it on a plate? Put it on a plate so that I can hold the plate. Take a plate and put that on it.
We have on brand. Whatever he has said.
What about the things he has said before?
Okay, just don't talk too much here. You are already spilling a lot of things here.
Who spilled something? Nobody has spilled anything.
Okay. That is just spill that is not really meant for the media.
What did he spill?
Don't worry, because I can't repeat what he said.
Okay. Anyway, Lagata, can I hear from you, please? Because I know that, just let me hear from you. Lagata, where are you? So can I continue since Lagbara is no more here? Okay. Now, can I continue? As far as I am concerned, in this matter, I will not lie to you people, and I will still say my truth. My truth still remains that what's the name of this guy? Spending didn't say anything. He did not say the truth. And I would agree with K Crown that he knew that he wasn't saying the truth, and all the other things he did eventually is all staged. I know that they probably want to give him a second chance. For me, I don't trust him. I don't. You see, wọ́n ní kékeré ní kíní kan tí ń pè ká àrókò àbí báwọn ṣe máa sọ. You would know from little things. You will know what Satan meets in you ló máa ń work with. Nǹkan tí èṣù bá bá nínú èèyàn ló máa ń work with. If you are not a thief, if they lie, let them put anything in front of you. Camera no go there. You no go thief. You don't need CCTV. You won't steal it. Yeah, you won't steal it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, you won't steal it. It's what stealing or anything you do that is bad. Oh, one no etele. Oh, lenye. Whatever you are, they don't need CCTV or anything to. The truth is, if that boy, aside the money issue, forget that one. Òun náà ní lọ́wọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe lè lò. Mo ti sọ, the moment that boy, I said this boy, I've spoken to him maybe twice or so, and I said it. Kó máa gbọ́ mi báyìí. Mo sọ, mo ní ọmọ yìí mi ò rò pé ọmọ dáadáa ni. Gbogbo àwọn tí Mohbad bá ṣe, mi tí rí ìtò tí mo lè sọ pé I wish I knew Mohbad during his lifetime. Mi ní parọ́. Speaking to those kids, Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ o. Àwa náà ṣọmọdé rí now. Àgbàbúra bí wọ́n ṣèwé rí. Àṣẹmọdé rí. Bó tí wọ́n yí yàtọ̀. What is on ground now is about paying. It's not about ká mu gbó ká mọtí. Èèyàn kú là ń sọ yìí. Èèyàn kú. Òun là ń sọ yìí. Ẹ̀mí já, ẹ̀mí pín. Òun là ń sọ yìí. Ẹ̀mí pín. Òun là ń sọ yìí. I know, yeah. He needs protection, yeah. The lawyer goofed. Lawyer Dumosu, you goofed. You're not a good lawyer. You're not. You're not a good lawyer. I've told Mr. Miwa this times with that number. And I'll say it public. Maybe if I say this publicly, maybe they will address your issue. I've never seen a lawyer like this before. You don't know about it. You don't know about it at all. You're clueless. Criminal case lele yina. Witness gogon. Una no get no know anything. Una no know wetin dey happen. You don't have information, nothing. He just went there and went to display some ragamuffin acts. And I would expect such acts from a young lad. Àwọn tó ní ìdòwò. That's what I was saying. You can't buy them. You can't be giving them money. If they are lying, they are lying. If they are saying their truth, they are saying their truth. When money was raised for these boys, when they are saying they will have to eat, they have to... Are we paying them, or they are coming out to say the truth of what they know? What is the sacrifice? That one more, tí wọ́n make for one. Must we be giving them money? Can't they just come out and say their truth? I don't expect you don't expect me to be giving you money or be taking care of you because you want to come and say your truth. I wouldn't do that. I won't do that. Come and say your truth. That is the reason why people stood and built all these boys. I'm highly disappointed. Irú àwọn èèyàn wo rèé? Irú àwọn ẹ̀dá wo leléyìí? At least that loyalty to that friend of theirs pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi máa sọ. Ikú tí wọ́n ò fẹ́ kú yẹn mò ń sọ ní gbangba sìn. Tó bá yé tó bá jẹ́ kẹ́ escape ẹ̀ bóyá ẹ compromise bóyá ẹ parọ́ ọba ọ̀run òní Mohbad máa mú every single person tí ò sọ̀tọ̀ ó máa mú wọn. I'm telling you. And mo ń jíṣẹ́ yẹn ni inú ẹ̀mí dẹ̀ ni mo wà. Ó máa mú wọn. Kò dẹ̀ sí anything of Mohbad that tell níní ọwọ́ àgbàná máa wọ̀ ọ́. Ẹ máa fowó yẹn ṣe rádaràda rédèrèdè ni. Ẹ dẹ̀ bá fi wà ìsàn ni. Àfi tí ẹ bá sọ òótọ́ nìkan. Ẹni tó bá sọ òótọ́ nìkan ló máa overcome ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. If not, nothing of Mohbad is going to stay with anybody that is lying. Only your truth. And nobody should be bought. Why would I buy a friend? Or why would I take care of you? I can choose to help, but not to compromise, to pay you to say something. No. Nobody. When they were accusing us of bailing suspects. No, that is not what happened. You were bailed because other suspects, potential suspects, were also out there about to enjoy Christmas. That was why we sought to also help what's his name? Spending. Because others that are also potential suspects were out there enjoying with their family. Starting from Wumi to the littlest of them all. So Spending, it's not because we looked at him as a suspect. If we were to look at that, that means that all of them, all including Darosha, Adura, they're all supposed to be behind bars. Can you people close the door? The remanded in custody. So we did it because we actually expected that they'll come and say their truth. I knew Prime Boy knew nothing further than where he knew. But Spending knows more than what you people are hearing from him. It is wrong, Lagata. Oh, wrong. Ẹ̀rí ọkàn, irú àwọn ọmọ wo rèé, wọn ò ní ẹ̀rí ọkàn. Wọn ò dẹ̀ ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Let me tell you people the truth. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? Nobody did gbogbo ẹni tó ní ọwọ́ nínú ikú Mo. Ọlọ́run, ó dákẹ́ jẹ́ kí òótọ́ jáde, kí ìdájọ́ ayé kó mú yín. Tí ẹ bá jẹ́ kí ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run mú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ó máa sad. Ó máa sad o. Tẹ́ bá jẹ́ kí ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run kó mú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìdájọ́ ayé. I will admonish and I will advise you. Bẹ́ ṣe kéré tó. I pity you people. I pity you people. Àánú yín ṣe mí, tèmi ṣọlọ́run. You people think that you are not going scot-free. Ọlọ́run, you are going nowhere. The people involved in this matter were lie. There's spiritual warfare and there's physical warfare. Were lie. Ẹ máa rí. Ẹ̀mẹ́ tó máa ya wèrè lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀mẹ́ tó yẹ pé rédèrèdè rádaràda ó máa dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Nobody is going to enjoy most money. Only ẹni tó máa gbádùn owó Mo ni ẹni tí ò ní ọwọ́ nínú ikú Mo. Tó mọ̀ kankan. Both of you hiding. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó dà gbogbo wọn ló máa jẹ sọ́nọ́bà ìyà. Kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa tó mọ̀ ònú yín. Mi ò fi ṣépè. Mo ń sọ mo ń jíṣẹ́ ni.